Let's go there. Hello there and welcome to yet another amazing video recording series where I am going to be gifting us some reliable information courtesy of the observation corner video. I'm very sorry because this video is actually coming in late. Sorry about that. I was quite down with malaria and typhoid, and it took me time to actually do this video recording series. So, but here we are, as I'm going to be revealing you guys to some amazing systems that have been gifting us some reliable bankers, some reliable pace, some reliable winning lines, and as well some correct scores since the inception of this particular season. And before we do that, I want to take out time to request that if you are new to this particular channel, or you just seeing videos on this channel for the first time, and you actually love what we do here and you want to get a long way to keep receiving this kind of video content from us, all I am requesting of you is for you to click on that subscription button to actually get subscribed to our channel. Subscription is actually free, and also don't forget to click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series here on this particular channel. What we do is we try our best to bring you some reliable information that will always put you in winning ways at the end of every pool week. Okay, having done that, click on that share button to share this video and all the other videos on this channel to all your social media handles. Let more people get to discover our channel and also stand a chance to benefit from all the freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. Okay, click on that like button to like this video and all the other videos on this particular channel, and make use of the comment section to drop your comments on what you feel we should add or remove from our subsequent video recording series, so as to improve on the quality of videos we render for you guys here on this particular channel. Okay, having done that, a very Merry Christmas in arrears to every one of you, and a happy and prosperous new 2023 to every one of you out there. I had to wish you that now because I might not remember at the end of this video recording series. So for this week also, we have 5/5 full-time draws for your winning pleasure to usher you into winning ways come 2023. So if you want to lay your hands on that, click on the description of this video recording series and you gain access to a different premium subscription plan ranging from the weekly to the monthly to the yearly to the one banker and the rest of them, where below it the different subscription plan and the costs are there, where below it you're going to find a link which once you click on that link you'll be redirected to WhatsApp, where you get to chat me up and we get to strike a business deal. Okay, or you can just add the number that is hovering over your screen right now to your phone contact list, where you can reach me directly via that number. Let's get talking business and let's make money together. Okay, our first observation comes from a setting that states that on every week of 6 on this current season, that is on week 6, week 16 and week 26, all you need to do is locate Gillingham. Wherever Gillingham is, just pick one game down from Gillingham to give to you a draw, which this week is actually projecting number 43 for one full-time draw. Okay, can 43 actually draw? Let's watch and see. We have another setting here which states that Crystal Palace must stay at number 1 at away, and also Tottenham must stay on top of the bar at home. Then all you need to do when those two conditions are being met, just locate Watford by team to give to you a draw and pick 26 by number to give to you another draw. So Watford this week, let's look out for Watford if we can actually find it here. I don't think Watford is available this week, so we just go with number 26 as one full-time draw by number. The reference week is week 11 and this current week 26. Okay, having seen that, let's proceed to our third observation, which has to do with a sequence that states that whenever Southampton stays at number 4 at away and Stockport's 4 down, counting from Stockport's 4 down is to meet Leighton Orient, then pick Leighton Orient to pick a draw that particular week. It's a blue to blue sequence and it only plays on blue weeks. And the reference week are week 14 and 26, which is this current week, and it's actually projecting number 41 as one full-time draw. Okay, we have a third sequence which states that whenever Shrewsbury stays on top of the bar at home since the inception of this particular season, all you need to do is pick Charlton and Grimsby by team for a very reliable pay, which is actually projecting number 30 and number 38 this week for 1 or 2 full-time draws. And the reference weeks are week 5, week 7, week 14, week 16, week 19, week 23, and this week 26. That is a very reliable pair, so you can actually go ahead and make use of it. Okay, we have observation number 4, courtesy of a setting which I discovered myself, which actually has to do with whenever number 10 appears on Lotto sequence here on the special advanced fixtures and it's being repeated at the triple jinx column. Okay, any of the numbers are triple jinx, all you need to do is pick number 10 by number and the position is being repeated at triple jinx for a very reliable pair. So number 10 is repeated at number 2 of triple jinx this week, also repeated at the Lotto sequence. So between number 2 and number 10, one of it is going to pick a full-time draw from there. And also from that observation, it actually, the one that always plays is the one that did not draw in the previous week. It might also be 2 over 2 full-time draws. The one that did not draw in the previous week is the one that always picks a draw. So this week, number 10 actually drew last week. So we have number 2 pairing with 10. It can be 2 over 2, it can be 1 over 2. But this week, I can precisely tell you that number 2 is projected from this sequence to be a full-time draw, which is a game between Brentford and Liverpool. But that is a very dicey game. Nobody would want to stake on it, but I can actually go ahead and make use of it. And also still from that setting, go ahead and look out for number 14 of the triple jinx column. Whatever number is there is going to pick a full-time draw. That number will be repeated at number 2 of the easy column. Okay, number 2 of easy column. In the first setting, that number at triple jinx number 14 was not repeated there, so it actually picked the number at number 2 as well, which was number 20 that week, and also number 14 of triple jinx as 2 over 2 full-time draws. Then the pair actually did 1 over 2, making it 3 over 4. Okay, so you can actually go through your records in week 6, week 7, week 15, and this current week 26 to confirm that for yourself. That is actually a paired sequence, my own personal observation. I had to release it to you guys because I want everybody to win this particular week. Okay, having done that, that is our fourth observation for this particular week. Our fifth observation comes from a setting that states that is a blue sequence, that every blue week where you find Brighton at number 3 at home, just like this particular week where we have Brighton versus Arsenal, all you need to do is count 3 up and 3 down from position of Brighton to give to you a full-time draw from there. That is 1 over 2 or 2 over 2 draws from there. So 3 up, 3 down from position of Brighton is actually 1 pairing with number 5. So I would actually like to go for number 1 because I don't see Man City here actually playing a draw with Everton, because Arsenal has actually won and they are above Man City with a very huge gap. So Man City will want to close up the gap this particular week. So I don't see number 5 picking a draw. But you know how these things works, always treat pair as pair. Okay, observation number 6 here comes from a setting that states that on every brown week, all you need to do is pick number 19 home and away teams at number 19 to give you a very reliable pair in the following week, which is going to be a blue week. And the previous home and away teams at number 19 last week actually picked a pair in this current blue week 26, and that pair is number 25 pairing with number 26 for 1 or 2 full-time draws. It's been playing since the inception of this particular season, so you can actually go ahead, look it up, and actually make use of it. Observation number 7 comes from Soccer Research paper, which has to do with a setting that states that whenever a particular number is being repeated by its position as percentage, then that number is either going to be a dead game or a full-time draw. Now, for last week, we had 5 numbers repeating itself at 5 positions, at their positions, okay? And only out of the 5 numbers, only one of them actually pulled through, which was actually number 34. Okay, 34 repeated, having at its position 34%, and it actually played draw out of the 5 that were repeated. Okay, for this week, we have just 2 of them. I think number 10 repeating at number 10, which automatically projects number 10 as a dead game. And also we also have number, I think we have another number there. Let me take our time to look at it. We have number 22 repeated at number 22. Now, from my experience and also the records, whenever we have 2 numbers being repeated like that, number 10 repeating at number 10 and number 22 being repeated at number 22 as 22%, then one of those 2 numbers will pick a full-time draw. But in an instance whereby only one of it is being repeated there in the whole number 1 to 49, then it's a dead game. So between number 10 and number 22, one of it is going to pick a full-time draw from there. Personally, I'm going with 22 for a full-time draw based on personal reasons. Okay, observation number 8 comes from a setting that comes from this particular paper, which is called the Bob Morton International paper, and this is a second time movement, and it has to do with the page 3 here, where we have the 1-2x analysis column, and just below it we have the 2 bold numbers there that actually a setting actually states that whenever the double number here, the individual integers are being added together and it gives you a result that is the opposite number here, then one of it is going to give us 1/2 full-time draws. So I go with this particular 2 numbers, which is number 9 and 45. If you add number 45, the individual integers, which we have number 4 and 5, 4 plus 5 is 9, and 9 is being placed on the left hand side here. 45 and number 9 is projected for a very reliable pair from here. This is the second time setting. I can't recall the first week it actually appeared, but in that first week it actually died as 2/2 dead games. Okay, now the same numbers are being repeated again, and it is not going to be 2/2 dead games this time. So from this selection, I'm actually picking number 9 here to be a full-time draw from my own analysis, but always treat pair as pair. It might play 45, it might play 9, it might play both, but from my personal analysis, I'm picking number 9 as a full-time draw. Actually go through your records to actually confirm that for yourself before making use of it as a very reliable pair. Observation number 9 comes from a setting that states that whenever on the cartoon box of Bob Morton International you have a write-up that projects success, then the players' shirt numbers here are projected to be either 2/2 full-time draws or a very reliable pair. And here this particular week we have on page 2 of that particular paper a write-up on the cartoon column here, which states nothing succeeds like success. That means it's actually projecting these 2 numbers for a very reliable pair, and we have number 12 and number 18 here. So for this particular 2 numbers, one of them is going to gift us a full-time draw. I've already discussed and picked the one that is going to be projected as draw in my next video, which is the banker video for this particular week. That is our banker for the week, because we have a setting that has actually picked one of the numbers as full-time draw with a correct score. So don't miss that particular video. Stay close to this channel. That is why I recommend that you click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel, and also click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, so as not to miss out on any of our video recording series this or anytime, not just this particular week. Okay, so we've done justice to that. The next thing is for us to proceed to the next setting, which we have for you guys this particular week, And that next setting has to do with the soccer page 1, where we have the question mark column and we have a particular number. If interchanged as per their positions, it gives you the other number that is below it. 12 here. If the positions are interchanged, we have 21. So these two numbers are being projected to be a very reliable pair from there. It has not come for a very long time now, so this is a very reliable pair. But to me, I see the two numbers failing because I have projections actually picking these two numbers as two dead games. Okay, so you can actually go through your records. If you're actually convinced that it can play, then you can go ahead and make use of it as a very reliable pair. The same thing applies here, where we have on page 2 here, where we have the player image here. 12 is on the player image and 21 is below it, meaning that it can actually pick a full-time draw from those two numbers there. Okay, so having done that, let's proceed to seeing another projection, which actually states that whenever on page 3 of soccer we have a particular on the two bold numbers here on top of Bob Morton 12x forecast, if any of the two numbers here are repeated to the right hand side of the student selection column, then the one repeated is to fail, while the other number here is to pick a draw. It actually came last week, which projected 36 as draw. So this week is actually projecting 45 as a full-time draw. Go through your records to confirm that for yourself before actually making use of it. Observation number 11 comes from a setting that it's actually a pair being projected by the expert gazette column of the Right on Football fixtures, which is actually projecting number 25 and number 31 for a very reliable pair from there. I think that will be all for this video recording series. If you actually love what we did in this video and you want to get a long way to keep receiving this kind of video content from us, all I'm requesting from you is to click on that subscription button to get subscribed to our channel, and also don't forget to click on that notification icon to get notified whenever we drop a brand new video recording series, just like the one you just saw here on this particular video. Subscription is actually free. You don't have to pay a dime to get subscribed. And also don't forget to click on that like button to like our videos. Click on that share button to share it to all your social media handles. Let more people get to discover us. By sharing, you are actually helping us to reach the entire internet world, so that more people that are interested in pool and football prediction get to discover us and also stand a chance to benefit from these freebies we gift out here on a weekly basis. And by so doing, I will so much appreciate you guys, because as we grow in number, I'll be encouraged to do this work till the end, till we succeed. Okay, thank you very much. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. A very happy new 2023 in advance to us. Go out there and make money, love each other, and we will definitely succeed. I remain your host, Raymond Engineer. Thank you and bye for now. Happy New Year in advance.